That was an incredible performance by our players. We knew they had a very difficult game against North Carolina, and we just wanted to keep applying the heat and wait for our run. In some games, I tell you that if you get your 40 deflections to 35 plus, you win 95% of your games. And the only caveat that makes that not happen is when a team shoots an inordinate number of threes and makes it. And that's what happened. But when we switched to man-to-man, we got much better coverage. Did a lot of great things on offense. Really, really excited. Really proud of the guys. I think they're just a special group. I'm really, really going to be sad when they leave me.
Rick, was that just a tale of your ability to wear them down? It seems like the game really changed when you got to that.
Well, I thought we trapped intelligently, and when people wear down, they make mistakes. But remember, they're coming off a tough North Carolina game, and we knew that.
When Damian hit his first three and then hit 3 threes pretty quickly, the atmosphere was...
Well, the great thing about it is we had 2 wide open shots down 4 for threes, wide open, and we didn't make it. And it shows you how special they are that you take it again. You know, and both of those guys had a great night.
Let's talk about Jalen's performance after he got in the little skirmish there.
He made some big defensive plays, got some big rebounds.
Coach, the focus against Brandon Ingram, after carrying him versus UNC, you guys basically shut him down today.
Well, we jammed him as much as we could. We switched as much as we could. The young man's probably the number 1 player picked in the draft, so we had to get after him. And, you know, Grayson Allen was left open on some mishaps, but he's a great player as well. They got a terrific basketball team, and we just had a night where we wouldn't quit.
Rick, a game like this and the crowd like it was out there today, what does it mean for the guys in that locker room?
I think it means a lot. Look, we don't have a whole lot, and, you know, it's going to really hit them on the last home game and the last away game. It's going to hit them hard, and it's going to be very difficult on Selection Sunday for all of us. That being said, both of those guys wouldn't trade their experience at Louisville for any NCAA experience. So our fans and everybody, including the coaches and team, have given them all the love they could possibly ask for.
What about Adele's performance?
I thought he was terrific, defensively as well as offensively. I thought he was terrific. And, you know, I think you guys, even though I've been here 15 years, I always keep telling you starting doesn't matter, but you put more into it than me. At least you do, Russ.
How much does their lack of depth influence your strategy?
It was the whole thing. Well, 2 things. Coming off the Carolina game and lack of depth. We said, we're going to keep driving. Then when they went to zone, I said, keep driving. And our guys have become a hell of an offensive passing team. I knew it was going to happen. Interior passing, Nanu and Jalen, they both threw some great passes in the interior.
Are there things you would not have done if they went 8 or 9 deep?
Because of the North Carolina game, we would stay with that. But there are certain programs in the nation that just play 6, 7 guys. There's actually more than just Syracuse and Duke. A lot of teams just play that, and they go with it. You know, there's other scholarship players, but they choose not to go with it. That's a lot of programs are doing that today.
Coach, it seemed like you guys struggled with the 2-3 zone when they went to it late in the first half, but in the second half, the patience and the passing got a lot better.
To be honest with you, I don't think we struggled. I think we missed some wide open shots. I thought we were as wide open as we could be, and we didn't make it.
Rick, down there, Nanu struggled today. He goes for 10 and 11. Just the difference that he was able to make.
Yeah, I was just trying to get him just some mini breaks in the game. I was glad to see he didn't want to come out. And then I told him, I said, you shoot the technicals, trying to loosen up the guys. And he said, I got it. And everybody fist pumped him. I said, no, I'm only kidding. Damian shooting the technicals.
Coach, if we're going down to Cameron a couple weeks ago playing Duke, playing them so quickly after, what did you take from that game for this one?
You know, it was a tough, hard-fought game. We could have won, but they made big shots. They're a team that gets to the foul line. They're a team that makes shots, certainly. And this was a physical battle. And, you know, it was just a great basketball game. Our fans are very deserving of a game like this. Our players are very deserving of a game like this because it lifts the spirits of a town that's a little down.
For everything you've been through this season, what does it mean to be in this race for these last 4 games?
Well, that was our goal, and certainly, you know, like I said to you yesterday, it's 3 goals. That's on the board, staring at them at all times, but also having some fun and getting better. You know, I keep using the expression, don't get bitter, get better. And bitter gets you nothing but anxiety. Better, you look forward to next year, and you appreciate the 2 seniors we have, Endo and Ava, of course.
maybe a shot in the dark, but if you want to win this regular season title, do you feel like you have to win both those two tough road games?
Probably a shot in the dark. I don't know. I'm sure we have to be in the hunt, but I don't know how to answer that. I think there's, 4 or 5 teams?
You've now played Duke twice in a couple of weeks. What's your impression of Grayson Allen and his demeanor on the court?
I think he's a great player. I think Ingram's a great player. Ingram reminds me so much of Kevin Durant, and that's about as high a compliment possibly can get, because even though he's physically thin, he's not weak. And some guys are physically thin, but the same thing with Durant. You know, he's going to get better and better and better and better. Beautiful looking stroke, great length, handles it, passes it. Going to be a great pro.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
Great, thank you.